Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more E4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we're working on our spy network against Great Britain. At the moment, we're getting a very respectable 2.59 per month, so that should be helping us out immensely as we siege down all of her subjects. But in the meantime, we still have some things to do nearby, as they haven't really managed to land any troops near our territory. So one of those things we're going to do is we're going to improve the Dutch polders. This will cost us 1,000 ducats, nothing really too crazy. Yeah, only a single overbase, and it will take us almost 1,400 less days thanks to some of our more recent upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and get that started because this will give us a very nice increase to a decrease in local devastation and as well as improve our defensiveness, not to mention the global modifier of extra goods produced, which is going to be very, very nice for our economy. Especially when we get that to level 3, that is going to be phenomenal. So either way, that's only going to be about, let's see, 6 years. So let's go ahead and spend a little bit of manpower. We'll go ahead and we will get that done and dusted. 17th of May, that's only a couple of weeks. That should be fine. So yeah, as we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and focus on the next thing, which is, of course, our battles in America. So at the moment, we've taken out a couple of smaller groups. Looks like we've found some of Great Britain's troops, which is very nice. We'll fight these guys as soon as we can. In fact, we'll be fighting sooner than later, so you know what? We're going to go ahead and we'll wait a couple of days just to see if we really are going into it. And what's going on? The Mecklenburg is the Emperor? Hold our proverbial horses there. Let's just shift consolidate while we have a look. We had one vote, potentially 2 votes, but wait a second, Mecklenburg's now voting for themselves. As what's going on? Because they have another elector backing their own candidacy? Huh. Alright, well, how old are you? 15? Oh, come on. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. Alright, we might have to wait a while. What have we got here? Mines. We're not going to get their vote for a bit. It doesn't look... yeah, okay, so Memmingen, what can we do here? Do we even bother? You know what? Let's just ignore it. I can't be bothered microing something else at this stage. No, let's just go in and take care of some of our foe. Look at that. Puny number of cannons. Puny front line. We have superior numbers across the board. Let's just go ahead and beat them to a pulp. Oh, look at that, a victory. That's what we're after. Now let's go ahead and let's shuffle our way back over here to deal with this 20,000 stack of troops. Now I'm pretty sure if we have a look, let's just pause for a second. Yeah, the 13 colonies is out of manpower. British Louisiana is also out of manpower. And how's Newfoundland? Honestly, they're not too far from that either. So at this point, if we continue this, they're going to get to a point where they cannot... Oh, wow, look at that attrition. Yeah, no wonder they're losing so many men. Yeah, we're going to get to a point where every battle we take is irreparable damage to their nation, and we're going to start steamrolling them. We've burned through their manpower, and this is good. We've got a very decent amount of spy network too, so that should help us siege them down a bit faster. Yeah, nothing but good news. Nothing but very good news. Alright, so it looks like they're bringing in a fair few troops to try and defend. This is Highlands, and honestly, I think we dive on in anyway. Yeah, we'll be there on the 17th. We'll have a pretty solid front line, but we will take some fairly heavy casualties. But again, whatever we do to them is greater than what they can do to us. So let's take that knowledge, shift consolidate, make sure that we make them pay for it. Because again, we do get the terrain advantage. They've got a 21% chance of taking it on the next tick, which is more than I would prefer given that we're fighting AI. So we'll let that be. It does look like all of British Columbia has been taken. So I think what we'll do is... let's see, have we got any friends nearby? Not really, but it does look like we are sieging down some land, so that's not bad. Yeah, you know, we'll just take the fight. Oh, and you know what we should do? We should also, before I forget, yeah, we've got some troops hanging around over here. We did take that province. Let's go ahead and beat up 3,000 of theirs. Huh. I'm not really sure. We were meant to have a battle, and I feel like we may not have paid enough attention over here. You know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll start working on some of these sieges. Any occupations we can get against Great Britain is obviously an ideal solution. Yeah, alright, so that'll be an easy fight. That's fine. We won't bother there. Let's just go ahead and see how things are panning out. Oh, wow. Okay. They bailed. 26,000 men? Oh, yeah, look at that. 8,000 cannons? What did they expect? 21,000 cannons of ours just get to destroy their front lines and their cavalry? What a foolish plan. Huh. Well, you know what? Let's just march on to the next one. Yeah. Highlands. We have the superior numbers. 29th. When will we arrive? On the 6th. Okay, we'll give them a chance to regroup. Oh, looks like Mecklenburg's going for a golden era for the end of the game. That's fair enough. Yeah, I can't really blame them. That's such a pity. If we had have seen something, we might have been able to try and influence them or send them a gift or just something like that. I don't know, some way to persuade it so we could have maybe stolen the crown. But you know what? It is what it is. Not much can be done about that. But either way, we'll just go ahead and beat up some of these smaller stacks there and enjoy the benefit from that. We'll take the diplomatic power. Obviously, that is the best choice for us. Yeah, more solid stack wipes. That's what we're after. 2,000 British troops. We will happily chase them down. Oh. Gulf of... Oh. Yeah, that's a... That is a retreat. Wow. Okay, I don't think that you will survive that, but we probably should have sent you back down to Peru. That would have been more ideal, but you know what? It's fine. They did their job. They got us the extra troops a few episodes ago, so we now have superior numbers. That'll be fine. Alright, you know what? Small stack wipe here against 2,000. That's a non-issue. Anyone else? Newfoundland has been black flagged. Huh. I wonder how that occurred. Yes, same with you. Let's see, so that's occupied by Georgia. Yeah, there's a fair few troops hanging around with where they shouldn't be. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll take the advantage. It looks like, yeah, they have to retreat a fair number of their troops, which is unexpected, but you know what? If it lets us take out some cannons, so be it. We'll go ahead and make our way over here as well. Again, I don't know where the English troops are specifically. Would have been nice to take them down, but you know what? We'll do what we can. Oh yeah, and British Mexico, you know what? They actually have a little bit of manpower, but no fielded strength. So that's, yeah, not much has really changed there for them over the course of things. Alright, so either way, 50,000 troops. I don't think they'll have enough reinforcements. It is in mountains, but we should be fine. We'll be there on the 25th. Let's, again, make sure that we're all good. And then... yeah, I don't see any allies, so I don't think we're going to get much support. So that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and deal with all of them. They're trickling in reinforcements, but that's only to their doom. And then... yeah, let's just keep on mopping up some of these smaller stacks here. This is going to be fantastic news for us. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and, before I forget, we're going to go ahead and chase down these guys. Ooh, black flagged Brits. Well then, let's quickly hope that we can chase down this 30 stack before that 90 can converge. In fact, we'll make sure that we have superior numbers. We will try and quickly zip back and forth because that seems like the best thing for us. Mountains, British Louisiana. I don't think we're going to have a better chance to take on that many troops. Yeah, 39,000. They don't have that many cannons, so it's mainly a front line. Yeah, I think we can handle this. Yeah, one more battle should be okay. So when do we arrive? 24th? Alright, then back to consolidation, and we'll let that be. Let's quickly focus in on this problem over here. Sure, whatever's going on there, I don't care too much. It's all just about being able to get these kills as soon as we possibly can. Alright, so let's just double check. Yeah, we got a couple of... another victory. Can chase down 23,000 more. Oh, look, you know what? We still have the manpower. So... 10th of August? Alright, so at the end of the month we'll come back and check in on that. And then whereabouts were we? Back to Africa. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. You're already marching your way up over there. I think we can sit back and be ready. Yeah, we'll deal with them. In fact, yeah, there we are. We should be able to take them on. Oh, it was only a 2-stack. Let's chase them through there and then go... Where is... You know... Newfoundland? Maybe we go ahead and go after some of their troops? Yeah, you know what? Maybe if we can go after their troops, that's probably the best thing for us. Alright, well then, let's queue up an extra order for them to deal with these guys. That should give us at least a reinforcement or 2. We still have the superior numbers. It's grasslands. It's a fairly easy fight. We might get some extra help from the Russian California. Yeah. I guess that's not a bad thing. And let's just double check. Yeah, down to 130,000, 150, and 160. So yeah, they're definitely losing their numbers. This is quite good for us. Alright, but either way, let's go ahead and take this battle. They're trying to march on in. They'll be there in 2 days. So we want to do as much damage as we possibly can. You arrive on the 24th, so we'll go ahead and force march you as well. Because again, if that's what they want, that's what we can do. Let's go ahead and just stop march and roll on in. And when do they arrive? 2nd of September? Okay, well, we'll be there slightly later, but we should still be in a pretty good position. We did end up beating them. They retreated, and I think that means they're going to get locked on into a... Yeah, we get a defensive fight here. This is good. This is very good. Okay. Consolidate your regiments. Oh, wait. 2nd. You know what? No. Wait a month. We get reinforcements, and now we go ahead and we consolidate. There we are, maximizing our manpower. We should be able to recover all of our morale. Yep, this is great, great news. Okay. This should hopefully mean, even though it's a bit of a rough fight, we do have... What do they have? They have a full back line, a full front line. We have superior morale. Yeah, look, we're just going to have to see what we can do. At the very least, though, Great Britain is also out of reinforcement, so every kill that we take is a very good kill for us to take. Looks like we're getting slowed down by some of their retreating troops. That is sad, but again, we should be okay. Apparently we gain extra production at the expense of somewhere else. That's fine. And you know what? Just to avoid us having too much trouble here, let's go ahead and retreat. Let's run back over there. We lose a little bit of war score, but again, damage done is phenomenal damage. We should get that stack wipe over here against Britain, and then we will have comparable numbers, but they've already got broken morale. Yeah, I think this is the best thing for us. Consolidate and march on in. Again, if we know we're going toe-to-toe, we should have the advantage. I know we get a -1 and -2 in total. But again, I don't see them being able to withstand this for too long. I don't think that they're going to have the guts for it. Especially not at low morale. So we can take the hit. Alright, so what did we get? We got another... Oh, good grief. 34,000 casualties? That is excellent. Look at that. Yeah, 30... That's well and truly good enough. Oh, and their reinforcements even got caught. Well, that's inconvenient for them, but that's fine by me. They'll probably march off somewhere else, probably back south. We'll stay here and make sure that we take this province. Yeah, and let's just go ahead and check back in on the Americas. You guys are reinforcing fairly well. Looks like Newfoundland has sent their troops closer to us, so that should hopefully help us out. Hang on a second. Occupied by Austria? Whoa, 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 whoa. They did get called in. Oh, those ratbags. Okay, so... Okay, we're now going to have to deal with them. It's going to be kind of inconvenient, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're not going to be able to piece them out for a bit. How are we doing as far as unrest is concerned? You're Catholic. You're Orthodox. Let's see if we can quickly convert the last couple here. You know what? Yeah, we'll cancel that there. We'll quickly go ahead and we'll convert this. And then we still have Co. And, okay, everything else seems to be fairly well handled up in this region. Yeah, so it's only these final two. In fact, you know what? I'm even willing to bail on this one as well. Yeah, just so we can be done a little bit quicker. That way we won't have any unrest issues. We'll be able to handle that fairly quickly. You, my friend, we're going to go ahead and join up. Yes, we'll take a little bit of attrition, and by a little I mean a lot. But at the same time, too, I would rather not get accidentally stack wiped by Austria. That would be highly inconvenient. Alright, oh, and you guys, you know what? You should probably be doing some rebel suppression, so we'll go ahead and tell you to do that. Hopefully they don't make their way down here, or hopefully we can hide behind a fort if necessary. But again, we'll see how that goes. It looks like Mines is bringing in some decent numbers of troops. They've only got 300,000. Yeah, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Who knows, maybe we could, I don't know. We'll figure out something. Yeah, we're working our way back up into being elected, but again, unless Mecklenburg has a really, really dodgy couple of decades, I don't see us taking the emperorship, although you never know. At some point, that might actually happen. Do we go ahead and combine? We may as well. Yeah, let's just combine you under a single banner. That'll have to be good enough. And you know what? Let's also go ahead and build a supply depot. 20 power? Oh, you know what? That's a bit expensive. No, we'll just tank the hit. That's fine. As for tech, do we have anything that we really want? We're a few years ahead, so we can't pick up those cannons as much as I really wouldn't mind an improvement there. If we're not wasting these, we're probably not going to end up picking up... Actually, you know what? 667 November. You know what? Let's wait till the end of the year, and then I think we start picking up our naval ideas. We need to start working our way through it as soon as possible. Oh, yes, and we also need to focus on mill as well. Make sure that we can blitz through that as fast as we can. Yeah, alright, but you know what? At least Mines and the thing and people are able to help us out. They're finally using their troops to our advantage, which is a nice change. And realistically, I see these guys just kind of marching over here and then not getting much further, so that should be fine. Let's take... we've got a couple of ships we should go ahead and bring in and make sure that we continue to improve our navy. Again, amassing all of the might we can control. Oh, wait. Yeah, you were meant to be protecting Constantinople, but you know what? We'll go ahead and tell you to upgrade your ships instead. That'll be fine. And we'll tell you to go to port at war and then protect trade in Constantinople. That'll be... Actually, no, we'll tell you to go to the English Channel. That's actually worth far more to us. Yeah, we'll ignore that for now. Oh yeah, and we got a heap of money. We should go ahead and keep on spending. It's amazing what happens when you get slightly distracted. Let's burn through a whole heap of manpower. That'll be that. Let's give it a day. And then let's go ahead and we need... Okay, hang on. We need to maybe wait for an extra month and then we'll go ahead and reinforce that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, Austria has a fleet. That's, of course, a thing. What to do? Oh, ships captured? Yeah, two galleys lost. Okay, well, that's fair enough. I'm not really too surprised at that. Yeah, we've now got at least 75 heavies and 155 galleys. That should make us more comparable to Great Britain. They do have 258 heavies. Actually, how much does that do as far as their strength and all? So they have, what is this? Hull size is 90. Yeah, so they got a lot of firepower. We do an extra 50% with our galleys, I believe, to other types. So that'd bring us up to, what, an extra 18. That's 50 odd. You know what? If we do have enough, if we have enough galleys, I think we could actually outnumber the 3-deckers that they have. But the problem is going to be our engagement with it, which is something that we really want from those naval ideas. Yeah. But again, it should be okay. We'll probably end up rolling a couple of admirals as well. That'll be rather handy for us, and that should be good. Oh, and you know what? Since we're fighting Austria, let's go ahead and start spying on them. That'll be all good. Are they rival to us? Not particularly, so it's not the end of the world. And then, who else can we negotiate with just as we're bored? Baden? Yeah, let's go ahead and improve relations with you. Make sure that your vote's not for them. We should be able to, if we clear up some of these, we should be fine. Yeah, again, so irritating that that is the way it went. If we hadn't known ahead of time, we would have been perfectly fine, but nope, couldn't have done that now, could we? Alright, 4,000 ducats, I think that's about enough. No, you're still, oh wait a second, you're a couple of days off. When are you done? 15th of April? I just want the goods produced, I think. Yeah, stuff it. Let's spend 250 ducats. That's inconsequential. And then, yeah, we can then wait until we have 5,000 once more. So that should only be another month, maybe 2. We should be fine. Times of need. It looks like we have Caradel. What's this? So ask for manpower, gain prestige, or diplomatic aid? Sure, let's ask for diplomatic aid. I have no idea what they could possibly ask for. And, oh, what is this? Lose professionalism or gain corruption? Corruption we will absolutely take. This will take us, how long to get rid of? Hang on a second. Minus 4.3, you know, let's just go ahead and get rid of that. We'll be done with this in a year or so. In fact, you know, let's just bump that up to 0.25. There we go. We can do more, but I don't think we need to. Yeah, we're sitting at... Yeah, that'll be fine. Overextension's hurting us, but again, that's not going to be too much of an issue, I think. Let's just see. How far through the process are we? Yeah, we're most of the way through the process. So we've almost got ourselves that redecorating achievement, which is going to be very, very nice. Alright, conversion successful. Unfortunately, not these ones. These are still a couple of months behind. Let's go ahead and check in on... Africa. Let's go ahead and attack. It does appear that they are still on low morale, which is phenomenal. We get the bonus for the jungle. We do get the crossing penalty, but I think... Yeah, we'll be there on the 5th of January. That'll be fine. You guys can go over here and continue to regroup some of your strength. And we'll give you a nice little buff before the end of the year. As for these guys, where are the troops? They're heading all the way up over here. Look, at the end of the day, I think base race is the way we go. Yeah, Russian-Mexico's working on things. Do we just start taking the coast and forcing them to take attrition? Just make sure that they can't recuperate anything that they've got? Yeah, I think that's going to be the case that we do. In fact, let's just make our lives a little bit easier. Let's just go ahead and manage autonomous sieging. We'll let you out. There is really nobody who you should be trying to run away from. We have the superiority in many, many ways. Let's ignore that for now, and we will go... We'll upset Mongolia. I don't care about them. That is a non-starter. And, oh, that's right, back to Africa. So, let's go ahead and zoom back down over here. You guys, let's go ahead and consolidate. This should be a pretty solid battle right here. Great Britain, they've got a little bit of manpower, but again, not too much. Helping Hand, what's this, 25 Diplo? Take that. And stack wipe, yes. Yeah, why on earth did they have that kind of composition? 25,000 men with cannons, and only 18 for the front line? It does not make sense. Does not make sense. Alright. Occupation Grain Coast. That's good. That's fine. We'll march on there. Let's march a little bit further. Actually, you know what? Let's take this one as well, and then we'll walk our way together down to British Congo. See if we can take some forts. We are at minus 24% war score, but realistically, that's pretty much only the, not having the war goal. Not to mention, that's only just having called in Austria right about now. So they're giving them some advantage too, which we will make pretty quick work of in the near future. So I'm not really too concerned. The game says that we're in a worse position than we are. They are now down to low war enthusiasm, which is ideal. Their war exhaustion is probably going to start skyrocketing fairly quickly. Yes. Definitely going to be burning through their diplomatic power, keeping that war exhaustion down. But either way, that should be fine. Conversions, good. Tech-wise, 15%. I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and pick up the Rights of Man. That's okay. We need... What's this? Maybe 400 odd power for our ideas. So that's for our tech. We'll go ahead and pick up the naval ideas. This is definitely the one that we want. Basically, we've got some nice little bonuses here if we pair it with espionage, as well as here for extra engagement, extra morale, and obviously some durability and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and collect that straight away. That should be 366 power. Oh, and what's this? 2 innovativeness? Did nobody go naval ideas for almost the entire game? Huh. Well, you know what, I'm not really too surprised, but you know what, at the same time too, it helps. This extra combat galley ability will be good. Penalty when landing will be nice to reduce when we attack their mainland. Naval Fire Leader, morale hit when losing ships. Naval Glory for extra tradition and impact on sieges. More sailors. More heavy combat ship combat ability and a ship durability, both very good. And then there's that morale of navies and that 10% naval engagement, as well as free barrages and better disengagement chance. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. Don't think I've ever clicked that option in any of my games previously, but it's nice to do something a little bit different, so that is always nice. Alright, as for you guys, how are our separatists? Let's go back for a second. Have we got anybody of particular note? We may actually have a couple of Burgundian rebels. Yeah, they're at 80%, you know? Yeah, okay. We'll hang out there for a second. It looks like as soon as we finish converting it, it should be fine. But with a 20% increase each month, that's it's not inconsequential, so we will go ahead and focus on that. Knowledge sharing has ended with La Plata. That's fine. We've got a few things there. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. And you know what? We have 500,000. We gain 10,000 a month. Let's spend 50, and then let's spend the rest in cash. And then how far does that take us out? 5 years? You know what? 30,000 troops. That's a fair enough trade. Yeah, that's all well and good. So that'll be very nice. Should give us some extra power as well, since we're maxed out on prestige, which is nice. Yeah, it's just going to have to be what it is. We did take a battle over there. Looks like we caught out some of the British. Very, very nice. Again, just slowly causing trouble for them. It does look like some of our troops are marching up over here as well, which is very nice. It does look like Russian Peru is finally helping out. Same with La Plata. They've resieged some of our land, and hopefully they'll continue marching forwards. Yeah, that would be very, very nice. Alright, so let's just quickly double check. How are they doing? 16,000, still 812. They got a lot of manpower, but again, I'm just not sure where it's all being kept. Which is more than a little frustrating. Oh, but you know what? That should be pretty good for us. We'll go ahead and we'll chase down a good 60 stack here. Again, we have the superior numbers and everything else, so that should be pretty cruisy for us. Yeah, look at that. They're already bailing. They know that it's bad for them. They're heading slightly further north, which is a bit of an annoyance. We can't catch them out there. Let's see if we can chase them down here. You guys can continue to follow the coast just in case. That should be good. Extra production in Kyoto. Phenomenal. We do love to see such things. Yeah, and then... here we go. Where are you? Borgu. Let's see. You've got 4. We've got 2. I think we have to force march if we're going to catch them. So let's go ahead and get that done. No, I'm just going to assume that maybe we go this way, because they might try and go the long way around and hope to lose us in the fog of war. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. That should be okay. Yeah, and I think we were right on that one. Okay, so on the 21st, we should make it into the next province. They'll be there on the 26th. We'll be there on the 27th. I think that's viable. And then, of course, let's go ahead and consolidate our frontal... No. No. We'll consolidate when we're done, just in case. Oh, Russian-British imperialist defeat. Mecklenburg is out of the war. Huh. So we lost the Emperor. That's, these guys are black flagged. Okay, Huh. Alright, well then they have to get back to territory. Let's just stay where we are. You guys can move on through. And, you know what, we'll just give it another minute or two and see what we can do. Separatists, anything in particular? Yeah, that's not a concern. We're dealing with that. Oh, and a peace offer from Great Britain. Okay, so they think that they can negotiate with us. I don't think that we... Yeah, I think as soon as we get rid of Austria, we should be fine. Yeah, let's just see. We're almost done. Okay, I just think we need to make a beeline and deal with Austria. That should give us a nice little bit of war score. We don't care about the rebels. That doesn't do too much for us. We just need to start occupying as much stuff as possible over in the Americas to start boosting up our war score so they don't try any shenanigans. Yeah, I think that's going to be the most important thing for us. Alright, anything else? Yeah, I think that should be fairly good. We'll ignore both of these, you know, we'll let that time out since we don't need to do too much there. Trenton, that's over. Those troops are heading back in this direction, and I don't know why. Oh, there we go. 137,000 troops are heading back to Gibraltar. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? I did kind of forget about them. Let's just quickly check in on that siege, though. Let's just zoom in a little bit further. What are the siege ticks? 54 days? That's nice. That's almost 1 every 2 months. That'll definitely burn through a whole heap of their manpower. That'll keep that nice and low at 137,000. Maybe that's where they're retreating to. I don't know, it's possible, but you know what? We're just going to go ahead and start marching on down over here. You guys can start You know, autonomous sieging, that'll be fine. Yeah, it's just a matter of, I think we need... Oh, yeah, we're losing a little bit of war score here to some of these forts. We definitely need to get rid of Austria. Austria's going to be a pain in our butt. Looks like Mainz is doing a fairly good job of working on some of their sieges. Yeah, it's just a matter of trying to take a couple more fights. We just really need to be able to whittle them down further. So, let's see. We're sieging this down. That's nice. We've gained core provinces. That's also rather good. That'll make our life a little bit easier. Working on... Oh, British Mexico's almost taken back again. Come on, guys. We just really need you to make your way further up. In fact... Yeah, everybody siege. I think at this point we can let them die to attrition. They'll eventually take it. That should be okay. We have... What's this? We're re-sieging some of New Russia. New Russia? Yeah. Okay, well that's not the best, it's not the worst. Have these guys got manpower? They do technically. I think what we'll do though is we need to... New Russian Louisiana. You know what? I think we just let you do your thing. It's going to be a little bit painful, but I don't see things getting any better. How long are our occupations? Only 16 days though, so this siege ability is definitely helping us. Yeah, it's just a matter of what damage we can do, because again, these guys have no manpower. We know we can beat them in a one-on-one fight. I think it's just going to be a matter of... oh, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do autonomous sieging. We're going to focus on all of this stuff. There we go. So we're going to primarily work on the 13 colonies. We're going to try and take away some of the coastline, so Great Britain has to take more attrition with their navies. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's not a fantastic solution, but it's the solution we currently have. And then... I don't know, I guess we go ahead and we work on some of this as well. Yeah, so this is going to be the game plan for now. We'll take everything over there. Hopefully we can catch them out. Yeah, if we can just deny them access and then let our subjects help us out. I think that's going to be the best way that we can siege everything back down. Looks like we are clearing out a whole heap of stuff. So obviously they are hurting for manpower and having a whole heap of trouble. But we're just going to have to see how that all goes, and we'll, I don't know, come to it when we can, and hopefully be able to deal with them sooner than later. Yeah, as soon as we can land troops in Great Britain proper, that'll be the end of the war. It's just a matter of trying to quickly force our way through a few ideas and some better tech. So either way, if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.